With God on your side this year, you are not permitted to be afflicted by the wicked one. With God on our side, we can die like men. We live a life of victory. Our journey begins from the platform of victory by virtue of what it did on the cross of Calvary. There's a kind of glory that catapults you to harvesting the desires of your heart. There's a glory, there is a force, there is a power that navigates you to another level. Turn us together and take your seats in His presence. Existing above the influence of darkness. Superior light is what makes you superior to the devil. Superior light is what makes you placed above the activities of the dark world. Is what establishes you on the top of the mountain. I want you to know that we are wired by God to exist above the influence of darkness. We are senior to every activity of darkness. Raised together with Him and sit together with Him in heavenly places. He has translated us from darkness. He has delivered us from darkness and translated us into the kingdom of His dear Son. That is the kingdom that is above every other kingdom. The mountains and there are thrones, but it's only Yeshua that will reign forever. To His kingdom there is no end. The same way to His kingdom there is no limit to which He can travel or journey with you. He places you far above, existing above the influence of darkness. By His light I walk through darkness. By His light, in other words, He didn't notice there was darkness, but He knows that there's something like darkness. And I will show you something about this darkness very shortly. Isaiah chapter 50 verse 10. Who is among you that feareth the Lord, that obeyeth the voice of His servant, that walketh in darkness and had no light? Let him trust in the name of the Lord and stay upon Him, then he will walk through darkness. He said, where is that person? You are walking in darkness and yet you fear God? It's what he is asking that question. He said, who is that person? Give me that scripture again. That feared the Lord and obeys of His servant and have no life. Who is that person? In other words, there is no one that feared the Lord, one, and obey the voice of His servant, that will walk in darkness. So who is it that had no light? He said, let that person also, if he does not have light, let him trust in the name of the Lord and stay upon His head. Follow me carefully. The dark world is not symbolically physical in nature. The dark world is typically evil in nature. All dark activities are summarized in evil works. The world is a system, and the lust is a part of man that yearns for that system. The lust is a part of man, and light is the only personality that can defray it. The dark activities are wicked activities that we see day to day. Wicked activities. No darkness, but only in Satan darkness exists, and he remains the author of it. So all the dark activities in the world are sponsored or masterminded by the devil. So these activities are wicked activities, and they take pleasure in the pain of man, takes pleasure in the affliction of man, takes pleasure in the disappointment of man, takes pleasure in the failure of man, takes pleasure in the confusion of man, takes pleasure in the discord of man, takes pleasure in what will make man scream for pain. That's what he does. So the dark activities are not meant to give you rest. They are meant to make you restless. Dark activities are meant to tamper with an existing peace. The author of confusion. That is the agenda of the devil. And the only way you cannot be influenced by these dark activities is when you have access to light. It is only by light. God is light. It is only by light that you can subdue those activities. Wickedness can only be terminated by light. Evil can only be terminated by light. I don't know what evil is hovering around your life. By the light that is coming upon you today, somebody is walking out free.